Well, Guy, at 8:29 Wall Street time this morning, the story was the U.S. economy is slowing down and in trouble still. At 8:31, the narrative changed to, wait, what? Look at these numbers. It's not just the fact that we saw upside surprises. It's the magnitude of the surprise. 5.3% for retail sales, and the PPI comes in at 1.2%, and that's just for the month. That's not year over year. Industrial production, more than double what was forecast. So is this a new narrative? Well, not so fast. The one thing with retail sales to keep in mind is most Americans got $600 checks during January, and much of that was spent. That doesn't happen every month. And then second, seasonal adjustments. The government adjusts the numbers on a seasonal basis to take out the highs and lows, and that doesn't work when you're in the middle of a pandemic and half the country is locked down. Take a look at this. The adjusted sales were higher by the adjusted sales higher by 5.3%, unadjusted sales down 17%. So there's a 22.5% swing there by seasonal adjustment, and that really accounted for much of the retail sales change. In terms of PPI, when you look at it on a year-over-year basis, PPI up by 1.7% on the headline and 2% on the core. That's off a base effect that is very low, so it looks like more reflation than real inflation, and the PPI and CPI have not been matched up. CPI coming in disappointing last week. Now, manufacturing, the industrial production numbers are good, and they have been good. And you can see the yellow line here. We have seen a strong reflation of manufacturing since the pandemic, but we are not seeing a strong gain in manufacturing jobs. And as long as we have a lot of people who are out of work, we're not going to have the kind of shortages that would lead to inflation. So what's the takeaway here? The Fed's going to look past all of this. They know it's temporary. There are a lot of weird things going on, like the seasonal adjustment factors. The real question is what happens in Washington. Republicans could say, we don't need more stimulus because we're seeing this strong growth. Democrats can say, but a lot of people are out of work, and these are temporary factors. We'll have to see how all that plays out.